Okay guys, so this is Hitesh Pathi and this is just another video of our graph theory series. So yes, I have been making a playlist in my channel in which I am explaining algorithms and codes of graphs like BFS, JFS and other algorithms also. So you can check that. And in this video, we are talking about articulation points in graph. Okay, so firstly, since we are talking about points, so you can imagine that we will be obviously talking about vertex. Okay, so articulation points are vertex in graph G, removing which graph will be divided in two or more components. Okay, तो इन सिंपल वर्ड्स आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट्स आर वर्टेक्स जिनको डिलीट करने से, डिलीट इन द सेंस उस वर्टेक्स को हटाने से और उससे जितनी भी रिलेटेड एजेस थी उनको हटाने से जो हमारा ग्राफ है वो टू और मोर कंपोनेंट्स में डिवाइड हो जाए. ओके, लेट्स से दिस इज अवर ग्राफ. ओके फाइन. if we remove this vertex, right now our graph is having one component. Okay, so if we remove this vertex here from here, our graph will be divided into two components. Okay, so it means this vertex is articulation point of this graph. Fine. Now if you have seen my previous video, in previous video I have explained bridges in graph. Okay, so this is somewhat like bridges in graph. Okay, in bridges, while calculating bridges in graph, what we were doing is we were finding edges. Like let's say if this is a graph. Okay, let's say if this is a graph, we were finding edges between two vertex. Like if we disconnected this edge, then our graph will be somewhat like this, and initially it is only one component, and after removing this edge there will be two components in our graph. So this is what we were doing in finding bridges of graph. Okay, but in this video we are just finding articulation points which are vertex instead of edges. Okay, so there are little bit differences obviously when we are finding articulation points, and what are these differences? So how articulation points are different from bridges, let's see that. Okay sorry. So what we were doing in bridges is we were simply checking that whenever we were getting any baggage, we were updating our load time. I suggest you, first thing I suggest you, if you haven't seen my previous video of finding bridges in a graph, you can see that. Okay, from that you will be getting some concepts like in array of a graph, low array of a graph. Okay, and baggage obviously, and some important concepts you will be getting from that video. So if you haven't seen that video, you can check that video. Okay, it is in my channel in graph theory series playlist. Okay, so how articulation points are different from bridges in a graph? So let's say this is a bridge. Okay, and somewhat you, एक आपको दिमाग में लग रहा होगा कि अगर ये एक ब्रिज है, देन सिंपली दीज टू vertices which will be joining this edge, or which this bridge is connected by those two vertices. Okay, and these two vertices will be obviously our articulation points. So you are somewhat true or correct. Obviously if there is a bridge, let's say this. Okay, this is also a bridge obviously, and if we are removing this, okay, so obviously our graph will be like this, and from one component it is divided into two or more components. So this is a bridge. But if you are seeing that saying that a bridge, two ends of bridge or two vertices of a bridge will be always articulation point. So you can't say that every time, like these are two vertices of this bridge. Okay, now if you are removing this vertex, then our graph will be somewhat like this. One second guys. If you are removing this vertex from this graph, then our graph will remain like this, and initially it was having one component and finally it was also having one component. So here in this graph, two vertex which are joining our bridge are not articulation points. So how we can check that एक ब्रिज को कनेक्ट करने वाली दो वर्टेक्स आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट्स हैं कि नहीं? सो फॉर दैट let me tell you degree of a vertex. Okay, degree of vertex. Okay, so degree of a vertex is simply number of edges connected to that vertex. Okay, here we are having degree of this vertex is 5. Okay, so great. Now when we were seeing bridges in our graph, okay, like ये मैंने एक ग्राफ बनाया था और इसमें से ये तो हमारा ब्रिज था, ठीक है, ये एज हमारी ब्रिज थी, बट these two vertices were not bridge of our graph. These two vertices were not articulation point of our graph. Okay, but what if we join one more vertex from this vertex? Now we can say that this vertex is articulation point of this graph. So how we decided this? एक सिंपल सा ऑब्जर्वेशन है, अगर कोई वर्टेक्स आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट है, इट मीन्स उसके हटने से आपका जो ग्राफ है वो टू और मोर पार्ट्स में डिवाइड होना चाहिए. ओके ओके, नाउ यू आर सेइंग कि ये वाली जो वर्टेक्स है इसे हमें आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट बनाना है, बट इसके हटने से क्या होगा, हमारा ग्राफ तो सिंगल पार्ट रह जाएगा. ऐसा क्यों? इसके हटने से इसकी जितनी सारी एजेस हैं वो सारी भी हट जाएंगी. बट व्हाट इफ ये जो एज है इसके साथ एक और कोई एज हो जाए, और अगर एज है तो उसके साथ ऑब्वियसली वर्टेक्स भी होंगे. ठीक है, सो नाउ इफ वी आर रिमूविंग दिस वर्टेक्स, our graph will have more than two components or more than components which graph were having initially. ठीक है, ग्राफ में initially one component था, और अगर हम इसको हटाते हैं तो कितने component हो जाएंगे? 3. Okay, so now we can say that this vertex is our articulation point. तो here is a simple observation कि अगर किसी vertex की डिग्री मोर देन 1 होती है, इट मीन्स जो एज आपके मेन कंपोनेंट से जुड़ी हुई है इट इज़ गुड, बट देयर विल बी सम मोर एजेस ऑल्सो, जिसकी वजह से ग्राफ दो कंपोनेंट में डिवाइड हो जाएगा ऑलवेज. दैट्स वाई वी कैन से दैट इन अ ब्रिज देयर आर टू वर्टिसेस विच आर जॉइनिंग अ सिंगल ब्रिज. ओके, नाउ if those two vertices are having degree more than 1, then we can say that vertex is our articulation point. Here I am denoting articulation point with AP. Okay, great. So this is one observation that bridges में क्या होता है, जो उसके वर्टेक्स होते हैं ब्रिज को कनेक्ट करने वाले, अगर उनकी डिग्री मोर देन 1 होती है तो वो आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट्स होते हैं. ठीक है, मैं कुछ ऑब्जर्वेशंस करवा रहा हूँ, उसके बाद जो मेथड है आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट्स को ढूंढने का वो सेम एज ब्रिजेस ही रहेगा, बस एक दो इफ एल्स जुड़ जाएंगे. यू कैन ऑल्सो ऑब्जर्व दैट. ओके, सिंस सम एक्स्ट्रा कंडीशंस आर देयर. नाउ सेकेंड ऑब्जर्वेशन इज, if let's say if we are having a graph this, And second observation is, what if our graph do not have any bridge? Like in this graph we do not have any bridge. Okay, so it doesn't mean that this graph will not have any articulation points also. Okay, this is also true. what I am saying is कि अगर एक ग्राफ है जिस पे ब्रिजेस नहीं है, like in this graph there are no bridges, but you can find an articulation point in this graph. How? Let me see you that. What if we remove this vertex? What if we remove this vertex? Our graph will become like this. Okay, so you since wait a minute, sorry guys, you can say like this. One second. Okay guys, so sorry for this. Okay, now what we were seeing is कि if we can say that articulation points in the graph exist, it doesn't matter bridges in the graph exist or not. Okay, so in this graph, not in this graph, sorry, let's make this like this. Like this. Okay, fine. Now in this graph what you can see is there are no bridges in this graph. Okay, see this graph and pause this video and check if there are bridges in this graph. I am telling you there are no bridges in this graph, but now check that ऐसी कोई वर्टेक्स है क्या इस ग्राफ में जिसको हटाने से इस ग्राफ के दो कंपोनेंट्स या मोर देन टू कंपोनेंट्स यू कैन मेक. यस, देयर इज अ वर्टेक्स and that vertex is this vertex. Okay, so if you remove this vertex and edges connected to this vertex, your graph will be divided into two components like this. Okay, so our second condition is, it is not important always that articulation points will be related to or will be connected to a bridge, will be always connected to a bridge of a graph. Okay, there can be a condition when bridges in a graph are not present but there is an articulation point in the graph. Okay, sorry. So great. Now since हमें इतना पता चल गया कि आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट्स हम हमेशा ब्रिजेस से कैलकुलेट नहीं कर सकते, that means we have to use some different algorithm for articulation points and we will see what are these algorithms. Okay, firstly before this let's now get implementation for finding articulation points. Okay, let's say this is our graph. Sorry. Okay, let's say this is our graph. Or okay, now let's say you started traversal from here. Okay, this is the source node, and now we will be obviously maintaining two arrays. In and low. Okay, so in array in, what we will store is the in time of these nodes. If you don't know about in and low array, you can also check my previous video where I have explained how to find bridges in a graph. Let me give you a short description here also. In this array, in number 1 array, we will store in time of our graph of our vertex, and in low array what we will store is we will store lowest ancestor of every vertex. For say initially this is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 and 7. Okay, great. Now initially lowest ancestor of our all vertices will be they itself. Okay, like for 1, in time will be like, say we are starting our timer from 1. Okay, so for all the vertex 1 2 3 4 5 6 7, okay, we can update our in time as 1 2 3. Like say you have started your DFS call from here. Okay, then you updated in time of 1 as 1. Okay, and its ancestor will be obviously 1 initially. Now then you check the adjacency list of 1 and there are 2 nodes or vertex 2 and 5. Let's say you have gone to 2. Okay, तो तुमने DFS 2 का किया, timer will be obviously 2, तो updated timer, and then low of 2 will be 2 initially. Now adjacency list of 2, there will be 3 and 4. Let's say you have gone to 3 में उसका timer update किया and then उसका low initially 3. Now हमारा ट्रैवर्सल ऐसे चल रहा था. Okay, then we came to 4 and updated again in time and low ancestor, sorry. Now when we are in 4, you can see that in 4 adjacency list has 2 nodes which are 3 and 2. Okay, now both the nodes are already visited. Okay, so what we have to check is which of the node is not parent of 4. Like जब तुम 3 से 4 में आ रहे हो तो obviously 3 is parent of 4. Okay, so you will not check that node, you will check for 2. Now 2 is visited and 2 is not parent of 4, so it means this edge is back edge. Okay, ये मैंने bridges में वीडियो में बताया था. Okay, now whenever you get any back edge, you will always update low value of that node. Okay, low value of that node updation means you can say that 4 has some ancestor in this graph which is not its parent, or you can say that which is less than its parent. Like 4 जो है sorry 4 जो है वो किसी दूसरे नोड से भी कनेक्टेड है अदर देन इट्स पेरेंट जिसका इन टाइम छोटा है. ओके, सो यू विल अपडेट लो टाइम ऑफ 4 और लो ऑफ 4 as low value of 4 obviously and in time of 2. minimum. Okay, okay, so what if we update low value of 4? It will become obviously in time of 2 is 2, so it will become 2. Now since we have updated low time of 4, now we will backtrack in DFS. Okay, during backtracking when we will come to 3, now we have to check that 3 is our articulation point or not. Okay, so what if you remove this vertex? If you remove this vertex, your graph is divided in 2 parts. No, no. Now how will you check that? You will simply check what that वर्टेक्स का जो लो टाइम है. ठीक, ये जो वर्टेक्स का लो टाइम है और जो इसका चाइल्ड है, ठीक है, उसका जो लो टाइम है उनमें क्या रिलेशन है. सी सिंपल ऑब्जर्वेशन हेयर इज इफ यू आर रिमूविंग सम वर्टेक्स, ओके, you have to ensure that after removing this vertex our graph will be divided into 2 or more components or not. You can ensure that by checking low time of its child. How? तुमने किसी वर्टेक्स को हटाया, ठीक है, अब उसके चाइल्ड का लो टाइम तुम चेक करोगे. अगर उसका जो चाइल्ड है वो किसी एंसेस्टर से जुड़ा है, फ्रॉम बाई चेकिंग लो टाइम व्हाट वी आर चेकिंग इज कि उसका लोएस्ट एंसेस्टर कौन सा है. So we will simply check that if lowest ancestor of its child is less than in time of parent or not. ठीक है, दिस इज सिंपल. लाइक कि अगर मान लो तुम 3 के लिए चेक कर रहे हो, ठीक है, तुम 3 के लिए चेक कर रहे हो ये आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट है कि नहीं, तो यू विल सिंपली चेक in time of 3. It means at the time when he is introduced in this graph is and relation between low of 4. ओके, इसके बीच में रिलेशन चेक करोगे, ठीक है. अगर जो लो ऑफ 4 है, ठीक है, वो जो इससे छोटा है, इट मीन्स कि जो तुम्हारा 4 है वो किसी ऊपर वाले नोड से जुड़ा हुआ है, ठीक है, जो 3 के पहले इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ था, लाइक यू कैन से 2. इट मीन्स बाय रिमूविंग 3 ऑल्सो, लेट मी क्लियर दिस फर्स्ट. ओके, इट मीन्स कि अगर आप 3 को रिमूव भी कर देते हो यहाँ से, ठीक है, आपने 3 को यहाँ से हटा दिया, still 4 will be connected to some node in the graph. Okay, so you can say that this 3 is not articulation point. Okay, that this 3 is not articulation point. And else में तुम directly क्या चेक करोगे कि low of parent, no, in time of parent, okay, the time when this node or parent is introduced in the graph is less than low time of child. अगर ऐसा हो रहा है इट मीन्स कि जो हमारा चाइल्ड है वो ऑब्वियसली जो पेरेंट है उसके बाद इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ ग्राफ में. सो इफ वी रिमूव दिस point or this node, simply child will be disconnected from the graph. It means it will be divided into, the graph will be divided into 2 parts. Okay. Okay, now ये तो हो गया नॉर्मल एजेस के लिए, ठीक है. अब एक ट्विस्ट क्या है इसमें, ट्विस्ट इज, लेट मी फर्स्टली क्लियर दिस शिट. ओके, नॉट शिट, ऑब्वियसली इट इज अ इम्पॉर्टेंट कॉन्सेप्ट, बट it is looking like shit. Okay, now okay, now it is clear, more clear. Okay, now here when you will you have backtracked to 4 to 3 and from 3 to 2, and now when you backtrack in the root of some graph, okay, it means now you are here in 1 by backtracking, तुम यहाँ पे पहुँचे हो, ठीक है. now you are checking for 1 that it is articulation point or not. you will simply check कि जो in time of 1 है, okay, in time of 1 है जो वो, और जो लो है उसके चाइल्ड का, ठीक है. और यू कैन सिंपली चेक, यू कैन सिंपली ऑब्जर्व वन थिंग, इन टाइम ऑफ 1 इज ऑलवेज 1, और यू कैन से दैट इन टाइम ऑफ रूट 1 इज हेयर रूट, ठीक है. इन टाइम ऑफ रूट विल बी ऑलवेज लोएस्ट वैल्यू, ठीक है. टाइमर 1 से ही स्टार्ट होगा, ठीक है, तो 1 से छोटी कोई वैल्यू तुम दे सकते हो क्या लो को या टाइमर को, नहीं ना, ऑब्वियसली. दैट्स वाई इन टाइम ऑफ 1 will be always less than or equals to low values of this, low values of nodes. Okay. So by this, in time of 1 will be always less than or equals to low value of I. Okay. So because of this, you can say that you will say that root will be always articulation point. So since in time of root will be always less than low value of I, so according to this concept, you will say that root will be always articulation point, but obviously it is not true. Root हमेशा articulation point नहीं हो सकता. So in this case, if we remove root from 1, obviously our graph is divided in two parts. Okay. Now let's see a case like this. Okay, let's see this case, and in this case this is our root, and this is 2, and this is 3, and this is 4. What if we started from here, and in this graph also, when you backtrack this DFS, you will see that in time of 1 will be less than or equals to every low value, ऑब्वियसली है ना, हर लो से हमेशा लेस देन और इक्वल्स टू आएगा. सो बट इन दिस केस 1 इज नॉट आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट. ओके, 1 is not articulation point, since by removing 1, components of a graph are not increasing. Okay, so our this condition is somewhat not true for root value. Okay, so for root this condition doesn't hold. So what extra thing you can check here is कि जो हमारे ग्राफ की डिग्री है, जो हमारे रूट की डिग्री है, ठीक है, जो हमारे रूट की डिग्री है वो क्या है. सिंस स्टार्टिंग में मैंने आपको बताया था, जब हम चेक कर रहे थे कि जो हमारे ब्रिजेस के दो वर्टेक्स हैं उनके लिए हम चेक करेंगे कैसे कि वो आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट है कि नहीं, उनकी डिग्री चेक करके. ठीक है, तो in the case of root also we will check degree. Now in the case of root, how we will check degree? We will check number of subtrees connected to the root. In the case of root like this is root of our graph, and these are two graphs. Okay, this is graph 1 and this is graph 2. Okay, in this graph root is not articulation point, but in our graph 1, let's say this is root. Okay, and if we remove root, graph is divided into two components. So you can say that root is articulation point. Okay, this root is articulation point, but this root is not articulation point. So you can simply observe that if root has more than one subtree, okay, if root has more than one subtree, then obviously after removing root and all its connected edges, our graph will always be divided into two or more components. Okay, ये सिंपल सा ऑब्जर्वेशन है कि अगर जो रूट है उसके मोर देन one subtrees हैं, then it will always get divided into more than two components if root is removed from that graph. Okay, and if it has only one subtree, then obviously अगर उस रूट को तुम हटाओगे तो जो तुम्हारा ग्राफ है वो more than one component में, या फिर that root will not be articulation point. Okay, so these are some conditions, and let me show you the code of this articulation point, and you will simply grab all the conditions in one place. Okay, I have explained you implementation. Okay, now let me show you the code. Okay, here is the code. it is from CP algorithms, obviously a temple for coders. Okay, it is like everyone come here for worship coding, like it is like this only. ठीक है, like हर रेड कोडर, ब्लू, ग्रीन और ग्रे कोडर सारे यहीं से पढ़ते हैं. दिस इज द बेस्ट प्लेस. ओके फाइन. Here we are calculating articulation points, number of nodes n, then this is adjacency list. Then let me show you main function. Here we initiated timer from 0, assigned visited array with false, then assigned our in. So जो मैंने in बोला था, ठीक है, मैंने दो arrays बोली थी, in and low. So इन लोगों ने suppose किया tin and low. Okay, and initially they initiated from it with 0, -1. Now traversed in every node and called DFS. DFS. Okay fine, let me show you the DFS function or explain you the DFS function. So in DFS function we are having two arguments. Okay, v and p is equals to -1. Here p is parent, because जब हम अपने नोड में ट्रैवर्स कर रहे होंगे तो वी वांट टू वन इंफॉर्मेशन अबाउट दैट आल्सो, दैट एवरी नोड का जो पेरेंट क्या है, ठीक है, उसका पेरेंट डीएफएस के ट्रैवर्सल में पता होना चाहिए. देन ओनली वी कैन चेक फॉर बैकेज एंड देन ओनली वी कैन अपडेट अवर लो टाइम. ओके, दिस यू कैन ऑब्जर्व सिंपली. नाउ लेट मी डू इट क्विकली. नाउ DFS call for V node and its parent -1. P is equals to -1 will simply indicate for root node. Okay, now visited of V will be true, tin of V and low of V will be updated with timer ++, and I will explain this children significance later on. Okay. Now traverse in childs of our parent. If child is equals to parent of parent, then it will simply continue. Okay, ये चीज़ मैंने बता दी थी कि अगर पेरेंट के इक्वल आएगा तो then it will simply continue. If visited comes true, if visited comes true, and since it is not parent also, we will simply update low value of v. वाई? इट मीन्स कि हमें यहाँ पे बैकेज मिली है, बिकॉज वो ट्रू भी है. ओके, विजिटेड ऑफ चाइल्ड ट्रू भी है, ठीक है, ऑलरेडी विजिटेड भी है, एंड सेकेंड थिंग वो उसका पेरेंट भी नहीं है. देन ऑब्वियसली इट इज सम एंसेस्टर, एंड वेन एवर वी विल गेट एनी एंसेस्टर वी विल अपडेट लो वैल्यू ऑफ वी. नाउ in else condition, when visited is not true, we will simply call DFS, where 2 will be the current node now and we will be its parent, and we will again update low value of v. Let me explain you why we have done this. Okay, so let me explain you this. Suppose this is our graph. In bridges video I have also explained this thing, but I am explaining this again in short. Suppose this is graph, we have started from here. हमने ये DFS ट्रैवर्सल किया. मैं शॉर्ट में जल्दी से एक्सप्लेन कर रहा हूँ. हम यहाँ तक आएंगे. सिंस हमारे ऑल नोड्स विजिटेड हो गए हैं तो हम ये वाली एज को बैकेज मानेंगे, ठीक है. ओके, देन when we will traverse, when we get this as backage, हमने इसकी लो वैल्यू अपडेट कर दी. ओके, लो वैल्यू अपडेटेड. नाउ सिंस ऑन बैक ट्रैक we get here in this node, we will also update its low value. हम इसकी भी लो वैल्यू अपडेट करेंगे. why? Updating low value means कि जो इसका एंसेस्टर है, ठीक है, जो इसका एंसेस्टर है वो भी कोई लोएस्ट एंसेस्टर हम अपडेट कर रहे हैं. व्हाट दिस मीन्स इज सिंपली कि मान लो हम इसका एंसेस्टर अपडेट कर रहे हैं, और इसका एंसेस्टर कैसे अपडेट करेंगे इसके एंसेस्टर की हेल्प से, इसके चाइल्ड के एंसेस्टर की हेल्प से। हाउ? सी, ये तो अपने पेरेंट से कनेक्टेड है ही, ठीक है, ये इसका पेरेंट था, ये चाइल्ड था, और ये चाइल्ड का चाइल्ड था, ठीक है, डबल सी है। ओके, नाउ ये अपने पेरेंट से कनेक्टेड है ही, बट जो इसका चाइल्ड है वो भी किसी लो एंसेस्टर से कनेक्टेड है। लेट्स से कि वो लो एंसेस्टर ये है, ठीक है, यू लेट्स से ये ग्राफ ऐसे होने की जगह अगर ऐसे होता ओके, सो नाउ इसका इन टाइम 1 है, इसका इन टाइम 2 है, इसका इन टाइम 3 है, इसका इन टाइम क्या होगा 4। इसका लोड तुमने अपडेट कर दिया, ठीक है, बट ये जो 3 है, ठीक, 3 का जो मेन पेरेंट है वो तो 2 है। इट मीन्स इसका लो एंसेस्टर तुमने क्या कर दिया, 3 की वैल्यू कितनी रही होगी, इनिशियली 3 रही होगी, बट एट सम टाइम जो 3 है एट द सेम टाइम वो 4 से भी कनेक्टेड है। एंड अगर तुमने ये वाली एज हटा दी, ये वाली एज हटा भी दी, इट विल स्टिल गेट कनेक्टेड टू इट्स चाइल्ड which is connected to some ancestor other than its parent। ओके, ये जो 3 है वो किसी चाइल्ड से कनेक्टेड है जो एडिशनली कनेक्टेड है किसी और नोड से जो 3 का पेरेंट नहीं है। दैट्स वाई यू आर अपडेटिंग लो वैल्यू ऑफ 3। अपडेटिंग लो वैल्यू ऑफ 3 मीन्स 3 is connected to the lowest node which is 1, not 2। okay, 3 is connected to the lowest node which is 1 indirectly, okay, which is 1, or lowest in time of 1 is minimum, so you can say that at timer t is equals to 1 all the nodes are introduced। okay, so this is enough. If you have still any doubt you can ask in comment section। okay, that's why we updated low here। now if low of child is greater than or equals to n of v and p does not is equals to -1, so we are simply checking that जो नोड है वो हमारा रूट नहीं है, पहली बात तो, क्योंकि रूट के लिए हमारे पास एक डिफरेंट कंडीशन है। एंड लो ऑफ चाइल्ड इज ग्रेटर देन और इक्वल्स टू इट्स पेरेंट। इट मीन्स कि वो अपने पेरेंट के बाद इंट्रोड्यूस हुआ है ग्राफ में। इट मीन्स कि वो जो वर्टेक्स है वो कट पॉइंट है, और यू कैन से आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट है। आर्टिकुलेशन पॉइंट इज ऑल्सो नोन एज कट पॉइंट्स। ओके, सो वो कट पॉइंट है। एंड प्लस चाइल्ड मीन्स वी आर डूइंग दिस फॉर काउंटिंग सब ट्रीज। ओके, in child we are counting sub trees of root, so this is the main significance of children। in this variable children we are counting sub trees of root। okay, so whenever we will get any articulation point you can simply say that one subtree is introduced in our graph। now when whole DFS, all the DFS will be called, at the end we will obviously come to रूट नोड। नाउ इफ p इज इक्वल्स टू -1 इट मीन्स कि ये हमारा रूट है, ठीक है, जिसका पेरेंट -1 है। एंड चिल्ड्रन इज ग्रेटर देन 1 इट मीन्स आवर रूट हैज मोर देन 1 सब ट्रीज, then simply our root will be also a articulation point, and if this condition doesn't holds then our root is not articulation point। so finding articulation points is easy actually, but it is upon your observations। okay, so thank you guys for watching this video। if you have any doubt you can always ask in comment section, and subscribe this channel if you haven't done yet, and check graph theory playlist also, and give a thumbs up to this video। thank you guys for watching।